Alright, Hellsberg Diamonds just pulled the biggest play yet. You ready? Free MetaQuest VR headset with purchase of $2,000 rings. So if your wife cheats on you, you can go see Mark Zuckerberg. Alright, you guys ready? I don't think I've ever talked about the whole Circuit City scenario, but check this out. So, I went to JCPenney's one time just to get the escalator ride onto the second floor. And there's a possibility these people from Circuit City might be returning. And in a most unusual spot, too. Let me show you something. This is what I mean by Circuit City might be coming back. Man, just to think, a few years ago, you had some new owners that bought out Toys R Us and brought them back from bankruptcy. And now Macy's, or sorry, not Macy's, JCPenney's is probably hinting about the return of Circuit City. Imagine if Kmart, Hastings, and Sears make a return, too. That would be trippy. So this mall in particular, we have to go down the escalator and then take a right through this area, and this is where we find our legends that are possibly coming back. It's crazy. Really, look at this. We go around this way. Look at that. Right there. Right in the middle of a JCPenney's is an old company that we thought we lost years ago that might be making a return. And it looks like they got more stuff this time. Other than charging cables and everything. It looks like they got like earbuds and headsets now. See, and this is where I was at last time, where I made the previous video that's blown up like crazy now. Look at this, man. A whole entire company that just went out without warning, like a bunch of other places, might be making a return in 2023. That's why I said, imagine if it's getting to the situation where like Hastings, Sears, Kmart, maybe even Radio Shack, if we're lucky, start coming back just like these people did. That's just nuts. It's just so weird because to my knowledge, rarely anybody comes into a JCPenney's. And then all of a sudden they have a hint about Circuit City coming back. Dude. I wonder if that's going to maybe boost their sales. Knowing that an old company is right smack dab in the middle of their stores. $12 tees. I could use some nice clothes even though I'm not Tony Hawk. But you know what? This store always reminded me of my brother Christopher that passed on 7-8 years ago. You know what? Today's the day we'll go in. That's not a bad idea, not a bad price. I can actually wear this to like the VIP dinners, and they're having a 40% off sale too. I'm gonna go for it. And yes, I actually did buy something from the Tony Hawk shop. Hopefully, this will come in handy for when we have dinner with a bunch of Netflix or Hasbro celebrities again. That was a $40 shirt, and you know what? If we're gonna dress to impress to get our name out there, doing what we did in Bellevue recently, where we had dinner with a bunch of Canadians and Netflix people, we're gonna need to dress to impress, dude. Because you know what's funny is, about a couple of months after I had dinner with Jenna Warren and all those people, Netflix invited me to a live streaming broadcast. I don't know what it was for, but they literally invited me to a broadcast on Facebook. And unfortunately, I didn't accept it, but the more and more I think about it, I probably should have. Because imagine if they were like talking about, so you had dinner with some Netflix people, huh? And I'll just be like, yeah, I had dinner with Jenna Warren and Amanda Martinez and Tabitha St. Germain. And they'd be like, so tell us about your experience. So that way we can give you a position or something. That would have been a freaking crazy moment. More that I think about it, I probably should have accepted the freaking invitation to the broadcast. Fuck. Why did I not think of that?